So today I'm replacing my transmission mount, and I know I bought aftermarket Euro parts. I'm not sure how they are, but the original one, of course, didn't last me too long. That's why I'm replacing it with something. I'm going to try something different. We'll see. It was just 20 bucks on Amazon. From what I know is I need a 16 millimeter and a 13 millimeter socket, and you'll probably need one of these wood pieces, because what you need to do is jack up your car, in fact jack up your transmission with this kind of jack, and you'll need a piece of wood to balance it out somewhere on your transmission pan. And you can use one of these ramps to ramp it up. Okay guys, I'm finally underneath the car, so now you can see this bracket piece. You can see 3 bolts right here, and you can see 3 bolts right here. And if you look above it, that's where you see your transmission mount. So this is the piece we're going to replace, and these are the 2 bolts that needs to be loosened. Let's see if I can get a clear view. And you can see these are also the 2 bolts that are holding this. But what you need to do is, before you do anything, you need to put a piece of wood or something here to support your transmission pan. You can see this is the bolt for the drain. You probably need to do something around here to give it enough support so you can remove this. So you can see I jacked up the transmission just by putting in a wood piece underneath the pan, and just to give it a little bit lift up, so you can see the transmission mount is in its place, so I can remove it. You do not have to remove these 3 bolts. These 3 bolts does not need to be removed. All you have to do is remove these 2 bottom bolts and these 2 bolts. You do have to jack up a little bit just to make sure you have enough push. So if your transmission mount is collapsed, your transmission is going to be down, so you have to bring it up a little bit so you can remove the screws easily and put in the new transmission mount much easier. So you can see I just removed these 4 screws, and the transmission mounts comes out easily. Now you have to make sure which side transmission mount is coming out, because if you see the new one, there's a little bit tilt on this, so you have to be very careful. You take it out and you put it the same way, and you match this with the way the new transmission mount is. So that's why I put it this way, and I'm going to match it because this thing is a little bit tilted, so you have to make sure which side it's tilted on. See that tilt? This is what I was talking about. It's at an angle like this. So you just remove it, put it on the side, and you can see it's a little bit maybe like 30-degree angle. So I'm just going to make sure I put it the same way. Okay, so I'm going to take my transmission mount, I'm just going to put it in just like that, and you can see the holes do not line up a little bit, and the entire reason is it's only because of I did not lift the transmission up too much. That's why you can see the holes do not line up, so I might have to jack up the transmission a little bit more just to line that up. I'm gonna have to put the camera down. Guys, so finally what I did was I put in the new mount. I had to raise up the transmission a little bit. I already have the jack removed, but I had to raise it up a little bit. Sorry, couldn't hold the camera. Once I raise it, the holes align, and I screwed the top 2 first. These 2 I put in the screws first. These were not still aligning, so what I had to do, I had to push the transmission mount from this side a little bit. It's just rubber inside, so once you push it, the holes can line, and you can just put those 2 bolts, tighten these up by hand all the way in, and once you're done with putting everything back to normal, just tight it with the wrench and just make sure all 4 of them are tight, and then you can just jack down the car. Make sure you tighten it before you jack it down. You don't want to jack it down and then start tightening. That's not good. That's pretty much it. Very easy task. I mean, honestly, I was thinking it's going to take me much longer, but no, it took me like about maybe maximum an hour. Very easy job. Easier than you can think. I think it was easier than changing the engine oil and the filter. Alright, that's it guys. Hope that helps you guys. Thanks.